Have you ever noticed that no matter what you achieve, buy, or accomplish, the feeling of satisfaction doesn't seem to last? You finally get the promotion. A few weeks later, it's normal. You buy something you've wanted for months. The excitement fades. You reach a goal you've been chasing for years, only to find yourself immediately focused on the next one. This experience is so common that psychologists have a name for it: the hedonic treadmill. It describes our tendency to quickly adapt to improvements in life and return to our baseline level of happiness. But if dissatisfaction seems built into human nature, is there an antidote? The answer may be simpler than you think. The antidote to dissatisfaction is not getting more. It's appreciating what is already here. Most dissatisfaction comes from a gap between reality and expectation. We focus on what is missing rather than what is present. Our minds are naturally drawn toward the next achievement, the next purchase, the next milestone. This constant pursuit creates an illusion that happiness exists somewhere in the future. If only I had that. If only I looked different. If only my life matched someone else's. The problem is that when we finally reach those goals, the mind simply creates new ones. The finish line keeps moving. One powerful antidote is gratitude. Not the forced positivity often seen online, but genuine recognition of what already exists in your life. Research consistently shows that gratitude can improve well-being, increase life satisfaction, and reduce feelings of envy and frustration. Why? Because gratitude changes the question your mind is asking. Instead of asking, "What am I missing?" it asks, "What do I already have?" The second antidote is presence. Dissatisfaction often lives in the future. Presence lives in the now. When you're fully engaged in a conversation, a walk outside, a meal, a hobby, or even a quiet moment alone, you stop measuring your life against some imagined future version. You experience it directly. And direct experience is often richer than the stories we tell ourselves about what we need. Another antidote is comparison awareness. Comparison is one of the fastest routes to dissatisfaction. Someone will always be richer, more attractive, more successful, more talented. If your happiness depends on being ahead of everyone else, you'll spend your life chasing a target that keeps changing. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to who you were a year ago. Notice your growth. Notice your resilience. Notice how far you've already come. Finally, remember this: dissatisfaction isn't always an enemy. Sometimes it motivates growth. The danger comes when dissatisfaction becomes your permanent state of mind, when you constantly postpone happiness until some future achievement. Life isn't something that begins after you reach the next goal. Life is happening right now. The people you love, the moments you overlook, the ordinary experiences you barely notice. One day, many of those ordinary moments will become the memories you miss the most. So if you're searching for an antidote to dissatisfaction, try this. Pause, notice, appreciate. Not because your life is perfect, but because peace often begins when you stop demanding that life be something other than what it is. And sometimes, the greatest source of satisfaction isn't having more. It's finally seeing the value of what was already there.